I've been asked from my last video on the kayak storage rack, what are those covers on the cockpits? And so here's a little video to explain how you can make your own cockpit cover, do it yourself, and extremely inexpensive. You can buy a cockpit cover for $20 or $25 a piece, or you can get one sheet of Tyvek. I think it was 9x5. I was able to make 3 cockpit covers for all 3 of these kayaks of ours. Here's how you do it. These cockpit covers are great for when the kayaks are in storage, to keep the weather out from inside your kayak. It keeps critters out, animals and bugs. And the Tyvek is waterproof, so it keeps the moisture out, and it's breathable. So it has the same qualities as the cockpit cover that you would buy. They do a good job. I wouldn't recommend it for while you're traveling with your kayak. I don't know if they would stay on in a strong wind, but when they're stationary like this on the rack, it does what it's supposed to do. So there you have it. All right, so all you really need for this project is a sheet of Tyvek big enough for your cockpit cover. And like I said, with a sheet like I have here, I'm not going to unroll it, but this is a 9x5 sheet of Tyvek. Out of a sheet just like this one, I was able to get 3 cockpit covers using a pattern, which I'll show in a minute. So you need your Tyvek, some 550 cord, Paracord, and cord lock for each one of your cockpit covers. Then a pair of scissors to cut the Tyvek with, and a sewing machine makes this a lot easier too. If you're just making one cockpit cover for one kayak, you could probably just put your Tyvek on the cockpit of your kayak and just cut it to the size that you need. But since we were getting 3 cockpit covers from one sheet of Tyvek, we made a pattern. We took this butcher paper and laid it over the cockpit, and then added about 2 inches around the border and cut it. And then we used this as a pattern for all 3, and we fitted on the sheet of Tyvek where we were able to get 3 out of one sheet. And you can get this 9x5 Tyvek sheet for about 12 or 13 bucks, and that's free shipping on eBay. The reason you add 2 inches to the border is because you're going to fold this over. This line represents the size of the cockpit, so you're going to cut your Tyvek out of this pattern here. Then you're going to fold about this much of the Tyvek over and sew it, making a channel for your paracord to go in. All right, and then you run your paracord through that channel, put your cord lock on there, and pull it tight on top of your cockpit, and you've got a cockpit cover. All right, so there you have it. We've got 3 kayaks with cockpit covers all stowed away, and that's 3 cockpit covers for about, when you throw in the price of the paracord and the cord locks, you're talking about probably 15-16 bucks for all 3, as opposed to 20 or 25 for one from the factory. Keeps critters out, keeps debris out, keeps the weather out, and does a good job of it. So there you go. Cover back on here. There we go.